Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and I've got some good news. So as you can see, the van is parked inside, so that can only mean it's back. So a lot of you guys know this truck. This is my 2003 Sport Trac XLS, and it's been broken for about 2 weeks. The thermostat housing blew for the second time this year, and it kind of was hard to get together because my dad and I were doing so much to get it fixed. So what we got today is I'm going to be recreating an older video, the build history of my Sport Trac XLS. I apologize for the noise. People out here doing their work, but before you guys go crazy on me in the comments, I know it's absolutely disgusting, and like I said, it's been parked for 2 weeks and it hasn't been washed properly. But anyway, we're gonna go through the build history of this truck. So a lot of you guys watched the original video. I get quite a bit of hate for that video, honestly, but this video is gonna be a completely updated and more in-depth version of everything. So let's start off exterior mods. So a lot of you guys remember one of my first mods was taillights. Well, I'll follow that up. I'll show the taillights off here in a minute. For these headlights, these are Eagle Motorsports headlights. These were $100 on eBay. Pretty nice quality headlights. I did find another set of headlights I really liked that I may pick up one day, because these apparently have moisture in them, but I can't tell. So excuse this one right here. This is a Ford ST badge. I've got two of these. I've got one on the front, one on the back. They're just extremely dirty because, like I said, it has been sitting for 2 weeks. Other headlight there. So the next exterior mod is a front license plate. I just added this recently. It was kind of in the background in one of my videos. I put it on, and I'm going to be replacing this one eventually with a new plate and deleting the plate holder. The next exterior mod is the windshield banner. This is a boosted Mafia windshield banner. If you guys don't know, I go to their meets every Friday night. I'm really good friends with those guys. They're really cool guys, and I bought their banner to support them. You may have heard, if you watched the video from the Mega Meets, they did say I was one of the first people to buy the banner, which is pretty cool. The next exterior mod are these. These are Motive 409 Magellan wheels. These are 20 by 9.5. The tires measure at 245/50 20s, or R20s. There you go. That's, you can see everything. And they are Nexen RU5 SUV tires. Got it all four around. Originally, we were going to go for more of an offset on the back than on the front, to where this would kind of appear more flush with the fender, but I think they didn't do that, so I've got the standard fitment wheels. The next modification that happened on the Sport Trac was down here. This is a Flowmaster axle back exhaust. You can't see the muffler itself. I call it an axle back because it's just the muffler and a tip. That's really the only things that have changed. It still has the stock resonator and all four cats. Now, the next mod is, of course, the taillights. These are CG taillights. I got these for a total of 120 bucks, including shipping, on carid.com. The taillights themselves are 88 bucks. And originally I was looking at another set of taillights, but they were no longer continued except for in chrome, and I wanted black. So these were kind of what I was forced to go with for right now. So besides that, we've just got all the decals and stuff I purchased. I just now noticed my back window's still down. Otherwise, the only thing I've done since the exterior is delete the roof rack. These come with roof racks, and I obviously deleted it. So let's go on to the inside of the truck, where we're going to do some interior stuff. So I eventually plan on adding a keyless entry system here soon, which will replace these manual door locks. So on the interior, not too much has changed. We have a Ford steering wheel cover. This, of course, is a cover for the stock steering wheel. I'm planning on replacing this with a new steering wheel entirely eventually. It will be another factory steering wheel with an airbag, but it will not be an Explorer specific wheel. The plan is to get a 9904 or Mustang New Edge Cobra steering wheel. I found a set at pull apart for the wheel for about $20. I have to buy the clock spring separately and the airbag and airbag cover separately, because I will be getting a Cobra airbag, not a standard Mustang airbag. Also on the interior, we have a Sony MEX N5100 BT radio. Comes equipped with Bluetooth, has RGB color capabilities. This one is currently just set to be the standard blue color, and all sorts of other little goodies and stuff. I'll go ahead and do kind of a demonstration for lighting. Apologize for the door beep. So it'll usually go light up white and then go blue, mainly because my battery just got reset, and it usually doesn't do that, but it's checking the USB port, and it'll beep here in a second. There's nothing there, so go ahead and close that off actually. So that's kind of that. We also did these seat covers. These are auto drive. These came from Walmart. They're about 35 bucks. also alongside the steering wheel cover, and I eventually do plan on getting actual seats. The reason I have these is because the seat was ripped right here, and I just needed something to where it would look better. These do soak in a lot of sweat because, I mean, I live in Georgia, so it's really hot, and I sweat a lot because of that, and it goes through the perforations here in the seat cover and kind of gets all gross in the seat. So my recommendation, if you're gonna get seats, either get your stock ones reupholstered or definitely buy new seats. So I'm gonna roll back up the back window. I'm in here. So let's go under the hood, which I know is kind of a soft point. A lot of people with me, they always thought I was a ricer because of it. Oh, last thing to mention before we go into the hood, these Ford seatbelt covers. Now, I have always loved these little things. I have a friend that had a GMC seatbelt covers, and I really wanted to get a set for myself, so I picked up a set for the front. These are actually a Christmas gift. I actually also restored my original headlights. That was a video on its own if you guys watch the Project Explorer series that I used to do, which used to be replacement for the mod videos. So we popped the hood, and the only performance mod we've really done is the cold air intake. This is a spec detuning cold air intake. It's rather cheap. It was about $70 on a Pro Tuning Lab, which is they sell a lot of cheaper parts, but that's okay. This intake does get the job done. It's got a cone filter. It's currently resting on the frame because there was a bracket. It's too hot where I can't really demonstrate, but it's touching the frame because there was a bracket, but it will not bolt up to anywhere in here. There's also the little filter for the crankcase vent over there. And we have the recently installed thermostat housing, which you can see here, which is, you know, the cleanest thing in this engine bay besides the cold air intake itself. So really, besides all of that, that's kind of it under the hood. I haven't done a lot, and I've been debating doing something that I'll probably mention in a different video because this isn't the place for it on this video. So basically, that's all I can name for the build history video. I know not a lot has changed. Mainly the only big improvements that have changed since the original video was the exhaust, the intake, and the wheels. But I did, you know, also delete the roof rack, all that stuff in there. But if you guys want to see more of this kind of stuff, where you get to see more in depth on the truck itself, go to my Wheelwell account. I think I have it linked in the description. Well, not like a link, but it'll tell you my username and stuff for Wheelwell. So be sure if you have a Wheelwell account to go and add me on there, because you guys will get to see everything on this truck as it goes on before I make a video on it. So I think that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to insert some clips of the cold air intake in action. Thank you guys again for watching. See you guys soon. We don't want drama, we just want commas. My team tryna eat, I'm thinking Benihana. Love or hate me, all that shit just made me stronger. We the new school, it's the alma mater. We don't want drama, we don't want drama. We just want the commas, we just want the commas.